But most of the time you find that the property has now been sold to an external person,
Yes.
to whom again get frustrated this other side.
Why?
Yeah, because the environment they're coming is so hostile.
No, it's not automatic. There are people who have bought land in...
It's not automatic, but you see that probability exists, and there are people actually who have purchased shambas and they are unable even to reside in those shambas.
Why?
And we can see with the... You see, part of Olosorutia, Ngong Road and Ngong, those other sides, where Masai is, I think Sijui rumors has it that way, that Masai sold them at a very, very cheap price. President bought them, but eventually later on, they came to notice that, hey, now we don't have land again. Now it becomes another problem.
But that's another story.
It's another
if you
story.
sold land at a cheap price,
yeah,
you closed that transaction. No one forced you. So when at 10 years down the line you realize maybe you sold it at a cheap price. That's not.
But I, from what I'm just trying to put, the point I'm trying to bring on is that it is important, even during that conversing process, that the law should look at the literacy level of the person selling property X, so that they don't end up being taken advantage of. The same way the law still are supposed to put a cap on probably even the size of lands that people have, because somebody can come with 50 billion and purchase the entire community.
Now, I know that will be a conversation for another day.
Yes.
Maybe when we're talking about purchasing land in Kenya.
Yes,
but
yes,
you see, even when you're purchasing land or even selling land, there are processes involved. And that's why they always encourage people that when you're buying or selling land, always involve an advocate.
Yeah, involve an advocate.
Yes. Don't just sell land now, because you see, when you involve me as an advocate, especially when you're buying, when you involve me as an advocate, I'll be able to run sample. You know, land is not like tomato yenye unaenda kwa
wanunua over the counter.
Unasema hii ni pesa ngapi, shilingi 10, then unachukua. There is a whole process of due diligence.
Yes.
I will go check. I will do a check in the lands registry to ensure that that person of land has a good history.
Yeah.
The person who is selling to you is the owner. Unajua kuna watu unaenda unaambiwa ati kuja nikuuzie hii, then they are telling you nakuuzia but ilikuwa ya brother yangu but nakuuzia, you know. So who is selling? Who is the seller here?
Yes.
You see, you cannot transfer what you don't have.
Yes.
You get? So there's a whole process of due diligence. And due diligence involves even us going to the field, kuongea tu na majirani, kujua tu kuongea na majirani. By the way, we do. Just go there, talk to neighbors. Waniambie tu.
I've ever tried to sell a property in Kitengela, na tukatolewa mbio mbaya sana with the neighbors.
Yes, so
during the viewing.
So neighbors will tell you, hii shamba ina history mbaya. Watu wamejaribu kuinunua. You know. Ama hii shamba inapiganiwa, you know. And maybe that is something the seller didn't tell you. You get? Or hii shamba iko hivi na hivi, you know. So that's a whole process of due diligence. And that is why even when you're purchasing, especially, and we always discourage people even from buying a property or land that is still under succession. As long as bado your process of succession ijaisha, don't.
Mpaka omalize umesettle kila mtu kuna title
transferred. You got transferred to the person who wants to sell to you. That's when you can buy.
And you also need to look the mood of the environment.
Exactly, because transfer. You see, no, but see, once he got transferred to that person is the legal owner. Yes.
So sasa hutaki kujua zile emotions
hizo hizo achana nazo. Kama ishakuwa transferred, kila mtu akona yake, hizo emotions za brothers zake na sisters zake or whatever the family, hiyo ni yao.
But you also need to be a goon in order for you to survive that environment.
now that's what I'm telling you. Convincing is a whole process. There's a whole due diligence process.
Okay.
But when it comes to succession, until when it is concluded and transfers done, don't purchase that land.
Don't purchase. Don't even dare.
Yes, because it will be problematic to you. It will be chaotic.
Okay. There is actually a very, very close relationship between family law and property law, most especially when it comes to succession.
Exactly.
Talk us through that kind of the relationship that exists.
Of course, when like for example, I've already looked at. You see, we have the aspect of marriage here.
Yes.
Then I've tried to explain how they connect and differ.
Yes.
Where under succession, you see, in marriage we have the strict wife aspect.
Yes.
Do you have a marriage certificate? That is
that
is what. Then here I'm saying that some other person can come in and as well be considered as a wife for the purpose of succession.
Yes.
But basically, there is no distinction, clear distinction between family law and the law of succession. In fact, they are one. In fact, in courts, all of them are handled under the family division. Yes. Family, that is children matters, succession matters, divorce. They are all handled under a family division because they are all things that they are things to do with the family. Yes.
So when the law that to apply there is family law.
Yes, family. Yes. It's family law. Basically, succession, marriage, children, zote in family handled under the family division.